Hello guys, today we're gonna talk about TAGZ, crypto exchange with 0% fees forever, the easiest and best way to buy, sell, send, receive and trade your favorite alt cryptocurrencies. But TAGZ is not only the exchange, but also they have their own cryptocurrency. There is a TAGZ5, you can find it on the main site under the TAGZ5 tab. So the TAGZ5 is a cryptocurrency on a ERC20 protocol. This is a ERC token, and this is tradable on the TAGZ exchange. I will show you later. Basically, you can trade all popular pairs with this cryptocurrency, and I think in the future they will also make it tradable on other exchanges. So now we can back to the main site and talk about the features of TAGZ. So the one of the most important features is of course the no exchange trading fees. So basically you trade without any fees, completely feeless exchange with absolutely no hidden charges or market taker fees, quicker than Nasdaq. So this is also very important. When we talk about the money, we want to beat transactions as speed as possible because, as we know, time is money. So, if you, for example, want to sell or buy some cryptocurrencies, the price might change in a second, and if there is any delay, your transactions might go with a bigger or lower price. But in this exchange, you will not face any delays. As you can see, they are capable of the 75,000 transactions per second, which is pretty impressive. I think like now we can find the transaction speed like this, so there's a very high speed. Custody protection guarantee. Assets files are kept in our cold storage. Custody solution preventing anomalous hacks. So also there is a very safe to store the funds on the exchange. So for example, you don't need to use the wallets on your computer or other sites. You can just store all your funds on the TAGZ because there's a very safe place basically to store the currencies, and you can have the access to through wallet basically from the every computer. Trusted by industry experts, state-of-the-art infrastructure with a SHA-384 layer encryption and multi-server cross-referencing, 24/7 access, reliable 100% uptime with around-the-clock account access to all assets trading and balance. So there is a no downtimes on the TAGZ, so we can trade basically 24/7. You don't need to wait for any breaks or something like this. You can just trade. Privacy KYC standards. Your information is secured with abstract in line with AML policy. So we're gonna talk about another important feature. They are listed and regulated by the government of the Australia. So this is very important. I think like the very few amount of the exchanges are regulated and licensed. You can verify every license on the by clicking the verify button. We're gonna go to the site. As you can see, we can verify the 4 licenses. So for example, you're gonna go to the first one, and you can see there is a government site, and everything is here written. You can just see the registered almost over the half year ago, as you can see. So they are working for a pretty long time in the market. You can also go to the another registry, and here we're gonna type the tags and search for the entry. So as you can see, there are on the Australian government transaction report and analysis center, so you can verify their numbers, their address, so there is a real company. You can verify it easily, and here are the explanation of the licenses, how it exactly work. So if you are interested from the legal side how it exactly works, how the regulations work, you can just go to the site and read it. So we're gonna back to the site. extra benefits. We talked before about the no trading fees, which is a very good feature, but also there are instant deposits and withdrawals, which makes the platform even faster. You can in the blink of an eye deposit the funds or withdraw, so you can have the liquidity. You don't need to wait for the any transactions. Just click the withdraw and the funds are instantly on your wallet. Launchpad, net startup funds, get your crypto project listed on tags and send by millions. So if you are a founder of the cryptocurrencies, the small cryptocurrencies that want to enter the new exchange, the first exchange, you can uh, just join the tags and they will list your cryptocurrency. So this is a very good opportunity for new projects to be listed on the exchange. Also, there are a lot of partners of the project that write about them, that join the tags. There is a CCN, CoinEdit, Investing, CoinSpeaker, CoinGecko. So there is a lot of sites, as you can see, Top.io, Etherscan. So a lot of sites are listing the tags. So you can just click on the links and you will be redirected to the articles about them. For example, you can click on the CCN article and you can see that uh, there is a whole article about the tax exchange. Also, we can read the news from the tax. As we can see, basically the everyday there are a couple of news about the new coins, the coins that listed, about coins that get delisted from the exchange, so we can be up to date about the news from the exchange. Uh, Also, what is important, we can check on the coin market cap, their liquidity, their volume, everything about the exchange. So as you can see, there's of almost the $1 million in the volume. We can see the 750 thousand USD volume. So this is impressive, as you can see. Mostly it is a Bitcoin USD token pair, but there are other pairs that are very popular. You have here Ethereum, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, TAGZ5, Anycoin, OmiseGo, and a lot more smaller cryptocurrencies, as you can see. There is also a TAGZ5 listed on the CoinMarketCap. Current price of the tag is at 0.31 USD. So this is a pretty cheap, I think. I think like the everyone can buy a couple of these tokens and see what happen in the future. Uh, as you can see, the volume is 50,000 in the last 24 hours, and of course the token is listed on the tax exchange, which you can move to next. As you can see, uh, the view of the exchange is very clear. We have everything that we need to know. We have here on the left the buy orders and the sell orders, and the trade history on the right. The trades are basically the every minute, so a lot of people are trading on this exchange. Also, we have a different pairs, so we can just click on the different pairs and swap it. As you can see, there is a very fast swapping uh, between the currencies, so you don't need to wait for anything. You can swap also for another pairs. If you want to buy or sell, you just need to type the amount under the graph. And now we're gonna talk about the graph because this is a very advanced one. As you can see, we can change the time of the uh, timeline of the graph. So for example, you can choose the 1 hour, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. So as you can see, we can have a bigger view on the price that change over the time. Also, we can modify the graph. If you right click on the graph, you can see the drawing tools. You can draw lines that you can visualize some hidden patterns under the graph. As you can see, there are also, if you click on the graph, there are points of the rise on or the decrease of the price. Depends on what you choose. There are also a very big amount of the features that I think you should study. So if you're interested in this project, you should go to the tags.com and check this project by yourself.